But first, a search and rescue mission is underway after Russian missiles hit an apartment building near the port city of Odesa. At least 19 people were killed. Rescue crews are working to find anyone who may be trapped in the wreckage. Odesa is a vital port city in Ukraine and a key shipping hub for food. The airstrikes followed the pullout of Russian forces from a strategic island in the Black Sea. CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio has been following the latest developments and joins us now from Kyiv. So, Ramy, what more can you tell us about the attack in Odesa? What does this mean for Ukraine?
Sure. Good morning. The most interesting update here is that Moscow is denying that it targeted civilians in this attack. At least 18 civilians, now 19 actually, are confirmed dead at this point. But, that number continues to rise and definitely is not final. Meantime, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said on a conference call with reporters today that he said, "I want to remind you of the president's words that the Russian armed forces don't work with civilian targets." But, that also belies this past week where on Wednesday, 18 people were killed in an airstrike at a shopping mall in central Ukraine. And then here in Kyiv last Sunday, where one person was killed and several others were injured, and that was at an apartment complex. One other update to add is that Germany is now calling on President Putin to be held accountable for any civilian targets and deaths here.
Ramy, the attack came a day after Russian troops withdrew from Snake Island in the Black Sea. The move was seen as a victory for President Zelensky. How important was this for Ukraine?
Sure, this is absolutely a win for Kyiv, for Ukraine, and Ukrainians are definitely celebrating as such. One thing that I remember is that the chief of staff to President Zelensky tweeted out, "Kaboom, no Russian troops on Snake Island." He said, "Our armed forces did a great job." Ukrainian forces, though, have been shelling that island for months, basically making life difficult, even dangerous for Russia's forces to try to even hold on to that island. Now, what does this mean? It means that it'll be harder for Russia to stage an attack on that part of the coast from that area. But interestingly, Russia is calling this pullout. They're not calling it a retreat, but they're calling it a pullback, a goodwill gesture. But that feels more like rhetoric than reality. And they're basically saying it's just paving the way for goodwill, Ukraine's ports to reopen to let the country export their grain again.
Ramy, thanks so much.